Hello, Yubi Chubi, we are back with No One Has to Die. And as you can see, we've almost finished one side of the timeline. However, there's still this side. So we have to see, there's a lot to this game. So let's this one here. We'll continue. With this one, we have to get Christina to live and find out what her story is. So you gonna try and save her just in time? Yeah, just in time. Turn the water off. Goodbye. Okay, now he's dead. Oh, now he dead. The fire's casualties was Steve. No! I'm so sorry. No, it's not fair. Why would you save me? I had to listen to one of you. You don't understand. He never hurt anyone. Neither did you. Yes, I did. Troy and Lionel and Steve, they all died because it was her fault, and the security guards. It's all her fault. I knew she was a bitch. I knew it! I guessed last episode, look back last episode, I said she lit the fire and Troy was protecting her. No, you didn't. Troy did. No, he didn't. I don't know what his deal was... He loved you, probably, or something. I need a drink. I set the fire and I killed the guards before they could do anything about it. From the start, it was all me. Christina, I know it wasn't really you, it was Troy. No, it was... He was trying to save us. I don't know. No one does. This isn't how it was meant to go. Steve wasn't meant to be here. The building was meant to be nearly empty. Let's say why. I wanted to stop whatever was going on in this building forever. And I wanted to kill Lionel before he ruined anyone else's lives too. What did Lionel do? It was his company. Oh, they killed her mother. What? My mother used to work in the company. She had the same name as me. But she lives. So did she find out about her mum now? She never even told me what they did here. She always just said, experiments. Well, one day she went to work and never came back. We ordered a search, but no one could find her. It was a week before we got the call from Phoenix Corporation. They told us that they were so sorry. That Mum had died in an experiment. Sorry, my ass. Why is my throat is like right now? It's that bloody paste. They still wouldn't tell us what happened. And then when they sent me back her body, with her brain cutter. Oh, nice. How did you know? Was there like a scar, or did you literally cut the head open to find out? Cut her brain out so they could experiment on it. They killed my mother so they could look at her brain. Well, that's why they'd taken brain to experiment on, so they could look at it. Christina, I'm so sorry. I couldn't let them get away with it or anything. I started to work at a company. She got the job to shut me up. Since then, I spent God knows trying to find out what they've been doing. Lionel was going to be visiting today, so I knew something. He had to perfectly time in overtime, and now he's dead. Killed all of them. I don't know what to say. I was right the first time then, at least. Don't say anything. Nothing's gonna help. I'll just keep moving through the building. Until be arrested and finally get what I deserve. Okay. Alright, I'm on the ground floor now. To be honest, I still have no idea where I am. Most of the building is off limits normally. We take elevators down to our workspace on the basement floor. And the rest of, what a weird way to do things. It makes sense when you remember there's things they're trying to hide, skeletons in their closet. Oh, there's a blue file on the desk here. It looks like one of you found on the security. Another one? What is the point of it? It's a different code. We found this last time. I don't even want to think about this. I'm going to keep no fire detect. Hang on a sec. There's a big metal door I need to open. Alright. Okay, I'm through now. There's a sign here. It says Tempest entrance? What's that? No clue, but the door here through kind of strange. I'm gonna go through. Sure, tell me what you find. Oh dear. We were so close. Why would it drop out now? Christina, I'm coming to find you. Oh, they got to her. They took her down to Chinatown. So, there's a whole lot more to go through with this. I wanted this to be quite short. Well, obviously it looks like we're going to have to come back and try this again another time. Because, can we get one more out of the way? We might be able to get one more out of the way. But I'm starting to get a bit sort of tired as well. It's got 2:15 in the morning. I have work in the morning. I have to be up in 2:15, 3, 4, 5, about 4.5 hours. So maybe try. We'll see what we can do differently here. So we got to try and save. So we save him basically. You up. Water on. 1. Water off. You. Yeah. So what's the story now? It's a story-based game, obviously, and it's an interesting story, but I'm getting tired. Fire's been contained. Why? Why save me? My faults exactly. Why did you leave Steve to die? What? Who? I can only say, oh, because she wants Lionel to die. Well, he wasn't gonna die. He was gonna be in that room without Fire. He was always going to stay, and I can only save one of them. And Troy knew the security code. He's the reason I could save anyone. We need to know what else he knows. Ah, now we're thinking. I'm not going to do it to save anyone from here on in. Tell me, how did you know the security code? Visitor, check the bodies of those security guards. It's better not be a trick. Just do it. Fine. What did we find? One of them, the blue file with the same code. They were. Blue file contains the security codes that allows you to each door. So I found the code and I killed them. I fought you fighting chance, so I told you that you were welcome. Why did you do this? Instead of asking all these questions, why don't you look for a way out? The main room's completely blocked by rubble is why. There should be a staircase in a room near both of you. You're right. I'm heading up now. Fine, me too. So, while we're here, Lionel, could you tell me what the hell this company is set up to do? Is it a different story or is it the exact same story, just differently? Don't waste your breath, he's not going to tell you anything. Well, there's nothing to explain, that's a lie, you know it. You both work here, shouldn't you know what the company does? Buys and sells things. Like what? Is this to do? Candidates, Christina and Troy. Huh? Don't worry just yet. Then why would you say anything? Christina, that's a nice name. It's your mother's, correct? What? Could you know? Answer me. Tell me right now. God damn it. My throat. It's because I'm tired. God damn it. Calculations complete. 1 casualty unavoidable. Christina or Troy? How could you know that? How could you know the code is going to be one of us that dies? I told you the firearm behind this. I know everything. No, that answer's not good enough. Could we do this later? There is no later. Tell me now. I'm not telling you anything. Just let me die. Please enter the security system. Decisions have to be made. Right. Oh, it's... Okay, so he was there then. Okay, so that's where Hoogie Flippy would have been. So it's one of these two. Oh yeah, because we can hit the 2 switches. We can hit the switches twice. Okay. Who do we save first? We know you set up all this. So 1, 2. Okay. Now he's gonna die. Although Lionel was meant to be behind it all in the first, and didn't it say we could lock 2 doors actually? No. Okay. It said we found some sort of code thing to lock 2 doors, but whatever. 1. Switch you off, and then like that. Okay, I left it too late last time. Please, fruit, I couldn't. Oh. Oh, she's still... Okay, she's still alive, so we can... Okay, so we save you. Switch the water on. Let the water spread. We've got to switch you off. Switch it off. Okay, there. And like that. Okay. Almost there. Almost there. Fuck it. We'll make this one an extra long episode. We'll try and get through it. Troy dies. Well, I guess he finally got what he wanted. Good, the man was a maniac. He cost the company millions already. And he's killed 4 people. It'll be 6 if we don't get out of here soon. Or if you don't get out of here soon. Alright, we found the stairs. Me too. Begin the scan. Didn't mean to be callous before. It's just securely in operations. Don't you think you might have been the point? I mean by that. Troy probably wanted to stop Phoenix. Whatever messed up things you wanted to do here. Or I suppose that makes sense. No, impossible. Our business here is strictly confidential. That does sound like a slip of the tongue to you, visitor. Does that sound like one? I don't know. I already know what's going down. I'm from the future. I see all. 2 casualties unavoidable. Christina and Lionel. Okay, 2 unavoidable. No. So neither of us is going to live. I'm afraid not. Well, I guess that's not fair. Why? Because Troy was the murderer. What about Steve? Well, either way, goodbye, 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 everyone. So they're both dead, then I suppose. There's nothing we can do. Surely the game should be everyone has to die. So that was the bad end from that side. If we go back to here, who did we save? We saved Christina. So if we save him this time, flip the switch. 1, 2, switch you off, and then we cycle through again. We'll see what happens if we save him. Itchy, 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 itchy. Fire has been contained. Casualties, Christina. Not again! You don't sound too happy for someone who's lucky to be alive. Visitor, tell me, what would it take to get you to kill me? You can't ask someone something like that. You're mad. I've killed all these people. Of course I'm goddamn mad. Scan. You're going to have to choose between saving me or Lionel soon. I promise you'll save, but how do you know that? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that I'm a monster and I don't deserve to live. It does matter, of course it matters. I want to know too. Tell me why you did this. There's not enough time. Besides, you won't believe me. You never believe me until it's too late. What's that supposed to mean? Calculations complete. 1 casualty unavoidable. Lionel or Troy. Doesn't matter, just save Lionel. I must concur. Please spare me. Shut up, both of you. Answers. I'll tell you things Troy doesn't know. Oh, I want to know both your stories anyway. So I'll find them out. Really do here. Troy, tell me, then I can die. Troy, tell me, then you can die. Okay, but it'll have to be quick. The truth is, I've been here before. What is that supposed to mean? What? Time travel. Oh, is it? Wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. Right. So I choose one of them to... No, I wanna find out Troy's story first. This is gonna be interesting. Fire spread throughout the entire building. Except for him. He survives. Is he like a time traveler or something? Revives Lionel. So this is how it goes, is it? I don't know how much longer I can do this. What are you talking about? You're saying before the chat cut out. How do you know everything, and why did you light the fire? There's nothing I can do now. I might as well tell you what I know. First things first, the reason I lit the fire. I didn't. What? That makes no sense. I don't know who really did it though. It was the bitch. I don't know who killed the security guards either. While we're at it, I have no idea why they did it. You're full of crap. Why do you know all this stuff? How do you know this? No fire detected. You're probably not going to believe this. No. Now I know you're not going to believe this. I knew security codes because I heard you read it out. What? Time travel. Before I even read it. This time I did. This time? What the hell do you mean, this time? I've been here before. I've been here 5 times, or is it like Groundhog Day? He's just repeating it over and over and over again. First time I was in my office doing my work when suddenly the fire alarms went off. I went on the chat to find out what was happening and Lionel explained you need the security guard to save you. We all scrambled around looking for a blue file, found one, and I found out the codes. Then you had to make decisions. Steve died, Christina died, Lionel died, I was the only one left. I had to keep going. I found a room called the Tempest entrance. I went inside, big bright light, and suddenly, well, you won't believe this, but suddenly I was back before the fire, sitting in my office. So that's what happened to Christina originally. So is she trapped? She's trapped in a time loop. Fuck. What? I don't know, but I travelled through time. I'm glad you're. I was so glad to hear you alive, but none of you remembered what had happened. You all thought I was insane, just like this time. Because I knew the code, thought I could save. Steve died, Christina, then Lionel. I got to the end of 10% and it happened again, and again, and again. 5 times it's happened. And that's a lot to take in. I'm not sure I believe him. I love time travel. I believe him. If it's true, then why did you say it was arson? Because I just want to die. 5 times now I've watched them all die, so I can live. What? I can't do this. I want you to. So Phoenix is like rebirth. You restart, retime, wobbly, wee, blue, wally. I wanted you to think I was evil. Who would save a murderer on an innocent life? Me, apparently. None of your plans were to save the others at work. No, I'm just tired. So now what? I've checked everywhere. All the doors are locked, just like last time. I've no choice. I have to go back to the start. Wait, you don't have to. The fire's contained now. If you just wait there, someone will come and find you. No, I can't let the loop end. I can't let the loop end until someone else survives. Blah blah blah. Well, you want to live, but you want to go. But if you go back, what happens to me? What happens to this world? I have no idea. Does this mean there are now 5 alternative dimensions in space and time or whatever, or you've just disappeared and everyone else is dead? When you put it like that, I guess you're right. But how is it possible? My guess is as good as yours. I'm outside the 10% entrance now. This is it. I guess so. I'll see you soon. Just in case. Goodbye. Troy end. So do we have one more end? One final end, and we're pretty much near the end. So we'll go through. Please be just one more. Yes, just the final end, the Lionel end, and then call it a day because I am knackered. Played three different games, 4 different games just today, but the fire has been contained. Casualties, Christina. Yeah, okay. Skip. Right, so lock you in there, activate that. 1, turn you off, and 2. Lionel end. So it isn't so much a puzzle game as much as a mystery that you got to unravel through filling out by completing the different levels. It's more story based than puzzle based. It's quite good. I'm enjoying it. I should have probably been a bit less tired for it, but still, the fire has been contained. Casualties at Troy. Ah, excellent. You've made the right decision. I'm not sure if there was a right decision. You made a promise. Very well. What do you want to know? What was Christina talking about? What's going on in the company? Christina herself has no idea what we do here. She was right about one thing, though. Here at Phoenix, we buy and sell large of cheap products, books, looking to busy in front. Our true interest here is time travel. I knew it. I've been through this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, no, technically 1, 2, 3. I would have been through this 4 times now. I can time travel too, bitches. I am the Visitor. I am from the planet Gallifrey in the constellation Cerberus. I'm only 22 years old. I'm a relatively young Time Lord. Time travel? That is indeed what I said. Do you expect me to believe that? I believe him. Shut up. I don't care what you believe. The truth is, and it's here. Now, if you let me continue, we are in fact... I keep moving off camera. Sorry. Continue. In fact, there's a functional time machine in this facility. There's more time machine constructed. Don't quite work like the ones you see in the movies. You're not going to listen. It doesn't travel physical objects. Well, this doesn't sound right. Can it do? No fire detected. Process consciousness through time. Little bit like the butterfly effect, where he goes back in time, but he sort of possesses his younger self's body. Well, it's your own loss. So if you hop in this machine, you go an hour into the future, what would actually happen? Your own consciousness would leave your body and effectively you would die. At first, then after an hour your consciousness would re-enter your body and you would come back to life. Not even realizing an hour had passed, but surely your heart or your organs, your body, your everything would stop working and just start to slowly rot away. Could you survive an hour? Your brain... No, you'd be brain dead. That's impossible. But your consciousness wouldn't be there. Oh, it's mysteries and people, birds, dogs, anything. Lies. It's true, we're experimenting later. Re-entering, currently freezing, seems person. This is the true instrument lies. And distant ears. For still 80 years their body dictates. But what if was to travel backwards? You mean back to when they were younger? Exactly, retain their memories and experience gained over time, but they would have a younger body. Unless they were in an accident and died instantly, they could live forever. I suppose, yeah, that's true. Whoa. Mind blown, man, yeah. So, like, you just keep going back in time and changing it and reliving it differently each time, and you'd still have the memories of every last time you did. That's actually... It makes it... Ooh. It's too late for me to be thinking this shit and timey-wimey, but it's still... mind blown. No one has to die, but they would be huge. How does it work? We believe so. What was it supposed to mean? Our tests of travelling forward have gone exactly to plan. However, our tests, things didn't quite go well backwards. What happened? Our human test subjects entered the machine, we activated it, her consciousness left the body and, unfortunately, it never came back. She died. Well, yeah, because it would go backwards in time. So, if it went back to when she was a kid, and she didn't have any way of contacting you and saying it was a success, then the her of this time, but it's... Yeah, that's terrible. What went wrong? You take every resource discovering the cause of the problem and you haven't worked it out. You think the machine may have worked. What? You said you... How can you say that when someone's died? Incredibly complicated concept, but I will explain it to you. First though, you have to do something for me. And to the room. Come meet me here. But why? You can't tell me now. Lionel, where'd you go? I guess I have no choice. I have to go find you. Lionel end. Oh, so he doesn't explain it then, does he? Or the end is near, the final timeline has appeared. There's more. Oh, I thought we were done. Oh. Yubi I'm gonna have to do the final timeline another time. Really, there's a lot to this game. It's very interesting and I will come back. I will do this again. But until then, Yubi do. Good night and cheerio.